この私が。
The world's greatest talker. We just got done watching episode number 8, and I really think this was rocking like a 8 or 9 out of 10. I think respectively an 8 out of 10. This is a really, really good episode of World's Greatest Talker. And what this show continues to do is show me that Finocchio is the best written character of the show. Like, he just has this way about him. He very much reminds me, and I would be remiss if the creator didn't take inspiration from Hunter x Hunter. He reminds me of Hisoka, like, to where he can be helpful and flirtatious, and he has this like real outgoing, like, you know, come to my bedroom later type attitude, and then he can flip a switch and he just like, how dare you say those words, you better live up to them. Just like this, I can't even replicate it. Just like, oh, just this serious tone is just so good. It's just so good. And then we found out what Finocchio's ability or skill is, and he's a rank A, and he can, if somebody denies him twice, he can basically steal their heart, essentially, and basically instant death. It's if he moves 5 feet or 5 meters. But if he moves away from the target and or simply just decides to crush the heart, they will just instant die. Like, that is some crazy, crazy issue, especially for somebody who is in the business that he is kind of like somewhat of a negotiator and is definitely striking deals all the time. And you can imagine the different deals that he would end up having, to where he would be offering somebody a deal and then they deny him, and then he offers them another deal and they deny him again. Boom, 1, 2, and that is it. You're like, your soul is mine type deal. Like, that's pretty freaky. That's a pretty crazy ability. Of course, just like Noel, I'm sure there's stipulations and there's, like, you know, taboos on certain things. Like, he can do it, but I'm sure there's like taboos of like actually doing it, like forcing somebody against their will and stuff like that. Wink, wink. But when you're in the business of slave trading and money laundering and everything else that he's a part of, it wouldn't be too surprising. So I just think Finocchio continues to be the most well-written character. The other thing I want to say is I kind of feel like this episode kind of felt like the end of the season in a way. It kind of felt like the next arc. So Noel is finally able to recruit the samurai guy. You know, he gets the samurai dude over to his side by, you know, giving him his freedom. And he ends up pledging himself to Noel because he wants to see him. You know, he wants to see, like, what's in his eyes and the way that he conducts himself and the way he was able to whoop his ass, even though he's just a talker. He wants to see that to the finish line. I was like, okay, yeah, we want to see that too. So, you know, I definitely love the way that he kind of like pledged himself to Noel. I was like, okay, that's some good shit. That's like how you end up doing it. So Noel does a +1. He gets a samurai dude, and now he has the assassin girl. So his Blue Lagoon or Blue Dolphins or whatever Blue Dolphin, whatever his party's called or his clan's called, like, he's ready to go and like actually make it a legitimate clan and get more representatives and get more people to come into it. So I really like kind of how we ended the episode. Also, we finally put a button on all the familia stuff, the Grandinis or the Garbinis or whatever they're called, and you know, he was basically able to destroy that family just like he said he was. And yeah, I think it's just really, really good. Like, it was really well written. It was really well paced. It kept me on the edge of my seat. The Finocchio stuff is just next level. And then seeing them actually become like a little adventure party at the end. And then it ended with Noel getting ready to rank up to rank B, or maybe rank B to rank A, something like that. But he was able to rank up, or he's able to now go and rank up as well too. So he's also increasing his seeker abilities as well. So just win after win after win for Noel. The one thing is, you know, he made it very clear, like, hey, I'm just 16. You know, he made his age very apparent this episode, which take it, you know, take it or don't take it, you know what I mean? Like, love it or hate it kind of thing. It's like the fact that they wrote him as a 16-year-old character. I think they should have made him a little bit older. I understand why they didn't, because this is supposed to be like, you know, 5 years post, you know, his grandpappy dying and stuff. I get it, you know, but I think making him more like a 20, like around 2025 would have been a little bit better. But then he's also going to go down as like one of the, you know, best youngest seekers, whatever. So I understand why they did. Just when they end, you know, retell us his age. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Damn, he was like 16. God damn, you know what I mean? Like I was picking my nose. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah. Anyways, this episode was really good. I thought it was really, really well written, and I like Finocchio quite a bit. He continues to be the most intriguing character of the show. So, 8 out of 10, I think is respectable. I think it was a really good episode. So I'll see you guys next week to see what comes next and what's the next challenge that Noel is going to bust through the doors of. All right, my friends. I'll see you then. Peace.